me. Yeah, man, it's your boy Theo, the hero. Yeah, it's been a long day, I must say. Approach today, best mask that you can ever approach a day in. It's coming to an end. I'm still in good spirit. Still in high spirits. So I already know that if I'm in high spirit, y'all know this hill turn. I just stepped out of Walmart, PlayStation 5, fully loaded, just made it to the headquarters today. And I had to grab me another controller, because I got family, time to time, when I'm probably ain't playing, stuff that for the queen or my baby girl is not interested in playing. I want to have extra control of like the game that they may like or want to play. You know what I'm saying? Even though the system that I did get is fully loaded. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm still learning the system stuff. You understand me? Become games or whatever. Uh, but yeah, TV Inc. family. I done made it back to my vehicle to get ready to head out, go to head to the headquarters. But I said, you know what? That was my intention. To pop my live on once I made it to the house. I said, I'm going to turn up right now. As y'all can see from the thumbnail that this is going to be one of the ones. I'm feeling on some things. It's going to probably open your eyes up and confirm a lot of things that you probably already been having feeling about. You understand me? And to some that don't understand, this may be something that may be like an enlightenment touch type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Wherever this goes, it's gonna go and it's gonna make sense in the end. Trust and believe with Theo, you can't be wrong, especially if I'm carrying this on my chest and I'm saying I'm the hero. It's only right that it's only right that I own approach, you know what I'm saying, reaching and teaching others in the state of being a zero. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I'm coming, man. Just say I can barely hear you clearly. It's probably be because I was sitting outside the vehicle. You can hear me now, can you? Let me know if you can hear me. Well, you probably couldn't hear me that good because I was sitting outside the car and I just thought about it. My phone is attached to my car. Better yet, let me hold on right quick, TV fam. Can you guys hear me better? Can you guys and ladies hear me better? What's good, OG? What's going on, fella? What's going on? What's going on, Drip? Man, same old, man. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me better? Should I start my introduction over since beloved AJ was saying that she couldn't hear me? Should I run it back? Should I run my introduction back? Y'all let me know. Should I run my introduction back or what? Better yet, I feel like, I might have well gone and put the sauce up on the, you understand me, spaghettis, man, with meatballs so it makes sense, you understand me? So back to the introduction part before I reached this point and, members were saying they couldn't hear me. Hello, it's Theo, back in your face with another one. As y'all can see, yeah, I'm in good spirits. I woke up on top of the morning. I'm talking about feeling Tony the Tiger. Great. You understand me? So y'all already know. This one right here is going to be, I'm talking about more than enough food on your plate on this one here. As you can see from my thumbnail that I'm on one. I'm on one. It's a reason why. It's a reason why I titled my thumbnail and titled my video what I titled it because, outside of my dogs, it's only right that I bring you guys something to keep y'all in remembrance of how important y'all are and keep you in remembrance of what's against you. You know what I mean? What's plotting and trying to take you down and all that good stuff, TV Inc. family. A lot of trollers today, you know what I'm saying? Because we started rising. I know there's a lot of trollers thinking, them subscribing to my channel and then unsubscribing is bothering me, right? But you want me to tell you the thing about
about them trollers. They didn't know for every new subscriber, meaning if say for instance I ended my live and I have tracked it 100 plus, you understand me, subscribers. Out of that 100 plus, it ain't number probably 2% that probably unsubscribed or 3% that probably unsubscribed, and I'm cool with that. I know I understand right now I may not be everyone's flavor, all because they trying to figure out how the hell this guy is on this app, ain't been on this app that long, and he already done surpassed me, man. He in competition. That let you know they in competition. So with that being said, TB Inc. family, we finna beat this thing up. As you can see from my background, before I sat back in my vehicle, I'm leaving Walmart. I remember I told you guys that I just got a new system, man, PlayStation 5. I'm not a big gamer, you know what I mean, but I noticed that I need to, start, tapping into stuff of that nature, for therapy. It allows to be something that I look at as being therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can, tap into and, get a peace of mind outside of other things that I normally stay tapped into that keeps me in oneness with who I am, right? So I'm headed to the headquarters. We finna go deal with these bulls. We about to go deal with these bulls. This cat is a cold piece. Very cold, you understand me? Very cold, you understand me? The only thing about it, my heart ain't cold though. My heart ain't cold, but that's just, at the end of the day, if that's your way of saying I'm one of them ones, man, I salute, man. But if that's your way of trying to find some way to try to destroy my peace, or try to find some way to make me look like I'm someone that's not on top of my GAME, then hey, man, sorry to hear that, man. You're entitled to your own opinion. But like I was saying, TB Inc. family, as you can see from my title, we finna build on snakes. We finna build on snakes. We gonna build on snakes. You know what I'm saying? We may just build on a species, a snake first. I'm talking about a snake that everybody aware of. A lot of people, make snakes their pets. And I have noticed a lot of people that have made those snakes their pets, they have to deal with these snakes acting funny from time to time, meaning, the snake acting like, you know, they friend, when they giving them rats and pigs or whatever they may giving them, right? But, the snake is really not cool with them. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why you notice people who have snakes as pets, they like, oh, hold up, this motherfucker trying to bite now. That's because the snake has never been your friend. A snake is not to be trusted. A snake is not to be trusted. It don't matter if that snake then snapped at you once. You never give a snake a second chance. Never. You never give a snake a second chance, because that same snake that you give a second chance will be that same snake that'll have you knee deep in the land. You understand me? And your people over your cask or your grave say, you know, crying, behind the loss. You understand me? Behind, you end up being finito behind playing with a snake. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm getting at is, I noticed, right? I noticed, right, that I'm at a place in life to where I'm starting to see that everybody that say they for me ain't really for me. They really slithering like a snake. And for some reason, they don't think, you know what I'm saying? I know. But the thing about me is, if I see a little hope in something that I believe that I can bring back to reality, I'm gonna go the distance behind it. Regardless if someone outside of me that truly love me saying it's no hope there, you can't do it. It's like me starting a project and never finish it. I'm just one of those people that just, once I start building on something and I believe that I can fix something, I'm gonna go the distance. I'm gonna go the distance that some may not go. Meaning, some people is people that deal with people, and the moment they do one thing wrong, up, it's over with. You never get a chance to eat at their round table no more. You never get a chance to uh, 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 reach out to them and ask them for any other advice, for some advice. You never get another chance to ask them for support when it comes to, You needing an extra Cino here, Cino there to, pay a bill or whatever, because you behind. You never get a chance to reach back at them. You never get a chance to reach back out to them because they just one of those people that's one strike, you out. Well, I'm one of those people and have always been like this since the beginning of time. I'm just one of those people that don't believe in only second chance. I believe in, I don't know how many chance. I can't even cap it. You know what I'm saying? And there's no cap. I can't cap it. Like, I don't know how to bring stuff to an end sometime, man. Bring it to a head. And a lot of times the people that I be going the distance behind be some of the worstest creatures that you can ever run across. I'm talking about those that when you see them, you're like, oh, no, let me get the fuck away from them. I'm finna get out of here. I be one of those ones that when you see that in them, I see the other side. And you may see the same thing, but you more so someone that's like, nah, I'm not gonna take a chance. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm a big risk. I'm a big risk. I'm a risk. And I'm gonna take a chance that some don't take. Especially if I knowing that who I'm reaching out to is someone that's truly loved by not just their mother. They truly loved by their children, friends that that's been in their corner for who knows how long. It may be a person that the people may love. You know what I'm saying? But they may be just so far fetched and out of whack to a point to where people can't see them as being who they was in the beginning of the time because they done got so left and they don't know how to return. They don't know how to turn back around and find themselves back home. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people that love to get out of my body and take a chance with, reaching out to those kind of people. And a lot of times, them type of people that I be reaching out be snakes with venom. I'm talking about with venom bites. I'm talking about people that don't have no heart because they don't even have no heart for me. Even when I be taking that chance with them, I be already knowing when I'm dealing with these type of people that I'm taking I'm taking a hell of a chance. You know what I'm saying? When I deal with them because they thinking about ways they can finito me. They thinking about ways to cut my head off my neck. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I'm pushing P, and I feel like no matter how hard they push, what I got to offer is going to keep them distracted and keep them from committing to what they really want to do to me. It always happen all the time. I've been in so many different environments of people that really want to take me down. But it's just something that I bring to the forefront or bring to the round table makes it hard for them to commit. They be want to, but it just so happen I may give them one of those approach like in that DMX movie, that Belly movie. You remember when DMX had went into that church, that law had told him this is the hill, you do this here, you complete this here, then you were this and this. I can't remember the movie scene for scene or how everything played out. But DMX was supposed to go in there and kill them pastors. But when he went in there, that brother went to speaking to him. He had the gun in his face. He wanted off the boy. But he went on after the pastor was reaching out to him. He went on and put it down. That's what kind of gift that I have. But the gift that I have can also get me in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Meaning at the end of the day, the point I'm making is you have to be careful, my people. You got to be careful. I'm saying you got to be careful. You cannot allow your emotions to cloud your best judgment. Meaning you use your emotions to be your fuel, to help you think. Not allow your emotions to cloud your thinking to where you can't make sense out of something you need to be making sense out of to save your life and those that stand behind you that's a part of your life. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like this here. It say that gift keeps giving. Yeah. It say, yeah, I was going to say, son, more too. I said, where you from? If you don't mind me asking, from Texas. Cube in his younger days. Far from Cube, brother. I'm Theo. Respect me as Theo. Respectfully though, Martin Jones. Respect me as Theo. I don't want to see the thing where people fella realize is that I respect, to be placed in the shoes of different icons, man. People that have, made major moves and have set the tone to where people look at them as being a success. But I don't want to be a duplicate of something that I already has been. You know what I'm saying? Because I shine in my own light. So I don't, have a problem with people, saying I look like this person, or, I'm coming in the way that same person may come. I just don't want you to place whatever's going on with that person on me, because I'm me. I'm Theo. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Moroccan. I'm a son of God. I'm a messenger. I'm a savior. You know what I'm saying? So I want to shine in my own light. I want you to remember me as me, Theo. I don't want you to remember me as Cube look-alike, or Kevin Gates look-alike, or this and this here. I don't want to be remembered as that. Because what I stand for and what they stand for may be on two different platforms. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, I may be standing for something way greater and more heartfelt than what they stand for. You know what I'm saying? Because if you remember in a couple videos before this, I ran this one while I was speaking about where I want to go when I become a success, what I want to invest in. You know what I'm saying? And what I want to invest in and what I see fit for me and my father's creation is way more greater than what I ever heard anyone speak on. You don't hear people speak on buying down to the half of the globe, or not the whole globe, and create a environment where people can be and enjoying being free without all these attachments that's causing them to feel as if they're not worthy, or they not good enough, or they don't have what it takes and stuff of that nature. I want to create a place where people can go and just be. They don't have to worry about where their next dollar gonna come from and this, etc. You know what I'm saying? All they gotta worry about is protecting our peace. You know what I'm saying? Meaning doing what it takes to keep our place. I place peace and one is with what matters most. You know what I'm saying? And that's doing what it takes to keep all the demons out of our little sanctuary. Maybe I really need to get up out of here. They say, ha ha ha. What religion do you preach about, bud? I'm Theo, brother, not Bud. Bud wiser, but wiser. Yeah, you what that made you sound like you a superior or something. You talking about what religion I preach. I don't preach no religion. I don't follow the titles, man. I'm a servant of my Father who in heaven. Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Should I keep going? You know the Lord's Prayer. I don't follow the titles, brother. False titles is what separated us. Race is what separated us. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we living in a time where everybody feel as if they better than another, or feel as if one is following this religion, they not fit, or they kafaroons as Muslims may say, disbelievers and stuff, all that nature. You know what I'm saying? And then, but what people fail to realize is that you searching for something that's already in you. You trying to make sense out of something that you already know. Meaning you reading different books, and in these different books, you running across stuff that you are able to identify as not being the truth. So when you know that much, when you read these books and you able to identify, oh, that's a flaw, oh, this no good, that lets you know the only way you was able to identify that, it had to already exist in you. It had to already been there. How was you able to identify that if it wasn't already in you? Because if you didn't know no better, you would accept that. And what you want me to tell you, what a lot of people have done? A lot of people know that something's not accepted, but they still accept it, and they put a twist on it, and they start preaching it and teaching it like this is the Father's word. This is what the Father's saying. And the people then got so wicked and so out of whack to where even when they identify what the father looked like, they still make the father be a certain color. Oh, he gotta have blue eyes. He a white man, long hair, this and this here. But it's saying in the word, he had wool hair. Talked about his beard, all these different things, but they still place a color on it. That's the reason why a lot of colors are so out of whack and think they are someone superior, because in their head they think they are the fruit of the all-knowing, meaning they think that if you're not that color, you didn't come from a place that's holy, etc. You know what I'm saying? And that right there within itself is ignorance. Yeah, it's ignorance. Ignorance is it have never been bliss. It's not bliss. Only ones that believe that ignorance is bliss is the ones that's pushing racism. It's the ones that's very racist. Them the ones that saying ignorance is bliss because they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? And I don't knock them, but at the end of the day, we are all God-fearing creatures. And you see, like right now, look right now. You see how evil works? See, when you know the truth, that's when evil start playing on all these weak vessels, weak souls that they are in head. See, a lot of people don't understand that a lot of things that exist on this earth with us, a lot of people think that it's not real. First thing they'll say, man, that's like, man, you been watching too many movies. Oh, man, yeah, bro, that ain't real life, bro. That don't really go on. That's all because they fear what they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? The only time when you hear somebody speak from that place, meaning they must fear what they don't understand. I said, I think you got the wrong idea from my last message. I'm clearly new here. I was wondering what religion you talking about. I don't know why you had to make it about race. I never said it was about race, for one, my brother. For two, I'm speaking about the word. And I was giving you the understanding about how in the word, the book that we all familiar with, outside of converting over to different other religions, trying to find the truth. I was speaking about how we as beings are one, creatures that's in oneness with the Father, already have the word in us. So when we go and read these books, we are able to identify certain things because we already know the truth. We just doubt ourselves, and we think that we don't know the truth because we can't accept that we come from a source that's unstoppable, that's outspoken, etc. You feel what I'm saying? So to park you, my brother, since you think you got me figured out, because that's postulating, brother. That's postulating. You assuming for proof. You thinking I'm talking about race because it probably sparked you because you probably be a race that think you are in control, right? You probably, what is you a Caucasian? And if you Caucasian, shout out to the Caucasians. But it ain't no race, brother. It ain't no race. Race don't even exist. Race only exists in the minds of those that's been bamboozled. That's who it exists in, because if we understand who we truly are, we begin to understand that we come from one beat, one sound. Meaning we all come from the same source. And that source don't see colors. The source don't separate us as being black, orange, pink, brown, this. The Father don't separate us. He see us all as one. So when I'm getting at, we are, our race, if anything, if we're a race of love, brother. That's what we is, because we all were created from love. We all were created from love. That not one soul exists wasn't created from love. You want me to tell you how I know you were created from love? Because when your mother and daddy was in the bed, regardless if they said it was just a fuck thing or not. What was going on? What was going on? In order for them to create you, somebody had to get in the mood and have to engage and have to have this going on. Ooh, ooh. And then when they get off, they may say, oh, man, I ain't fuck that shit. I don't know why the fuck I did that. But in order for you to be able to get in the mood, to be able to have an orgasm, and to be able to get that both of y'all to be able to get off and create a child, it had to be love being involved. The love had to be involved to be able to make it happen. And then whenever that child is brought into the world, don't nobody but an evil entity teach their child nothing but evil. Anything outside of that, teach that baby love from day one. Day one. You can't think anybody that come from a place that honors and appreciate the father and know the father in that home, I guarantee you, they was teaching you the difference between right and wrong and LOVE. Every day in, day out. So the point I'm making, bro, where you been? Man, I've been lifing, brother. I've been laying back in the cut like a band-aid, brother. Just enjoying the fruits of living, man. Every now and then, man, I get distracted and be meaning to jump on live, man. Whenever the rooster crow, because I be up early, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, I be up early. TV Inc. All that family. I really can punch in the clock. Meaning I can run a live at least 10 times a day if I wanted to. I'm talking about strong. I'm talking about bring your content out the content out the content out the content. But you want me to tell you the thing about me being able to do that is that I won't find time for self. Meaning even though I enjoy doing what I'm doing, I still need to make time for self, meaning that some of my family members and some of my people don't want the camera in their face. Don't want the camera around. They want some things that we have to be personal, mean off the scene. So a lot of times when I don't pull up and show out with you guys, I may be distracted by someone in my household, meaning it's a good distraction, meaning it ain't a distraction to where it's unhealthy. It's just, I may be distracted from a kiss or something out the blue. Mwah. And then I'm just into that kiss. And that kiss may lead to something else. You understand me? Before you know it, I may probably bust me one and lay back. They dozed off and time is ticking. I wake back up. My daughter may wake up. Daddy, let's go here. And I go with my daughter and we go here. Then I may run across a old buddy of mine and I'm cool with it. He may want to do a song or something and this here. But I'm saying that to say, I'm always here with you guys. Even when I don't turn my live on, I'm always there with you. You want me to tell you the reason why? Because if you admire my energy and you are really tapped in and you are in oneness with the same thing I'm in oneness with, whatever I have placed in your soul, you are nursing it. It's a seed. You nursing it. Meaning it may be something that already was there. Meaning you probably already had the seed in your soil. I was just confirmation. Meaning I probably nursed it too. I probably help you, brother, it's okay, brother. Let me pull some of this good H2 up on it, man. It's going to help you have it blossom. Whatever weeds around it, let me kill them off. Let me get rid of those parasites. I got a couple of chemicals over here to help you keep them off your land. That's all I was. I was just a brother that was letting you know you are on the right track and keep doing what you're doing, man, because you're on the right track, brother. That's the reason why I titled my thumbnail what I titled. Never trust a snake. Straight up. And you never give a snake a second chance. Never. I don't care how clever the snake get. That snake is a snake. And they have a venom. I'm talking about a vicious bite. For real, it has a vicious bite. That's the reason why I notice when I get on live, I'm talking about we turn the fuck up, TV Inc. fam. Excuse my friend. We turn ups. Every time I get off live, I'm either attracting 15,000, 8,000, 10,000. I ran one live one time, and I run it probably a couple of hours, maybe about 2 hours, maybe. I attracted down to 90 plus thousand people to my channel. And I received like 200 some new subscribers. So we be really on one. So the point I'm making is a lot of those subscribers are not like us. They in sheep clothing, but they are wolfing them. No, let me take that back. They in sheep clothing, but it's a whole snake in them. Where you getting that, Theo? I'm hearing you. I heard that all before, man. Where you going with that, brother? Because I know you on one, because you stay on one. That's why I fuck with you, really. For real, for real. Hold up, brother. Let me give it to you. You know how you see Theo? You know how you see loved ones. You may need loved ones, even friends. Even, loved ones and even friends. You know how you go into life and it's somebody you've been knowing down there all your life. Meaning,
Hello, Moto.
hey, what's going on, Mike? Hello? Oh, the brother must pocket down. So, these people you've been knowing, like, I'm talking about like forever, right? And then all of a sudden, these people you've been knowing forever, I'm talking they probably been like people that you looked up to as being some of the most talented, some of the most smartest, some of the most outspoken, some of the most courageous, etc. people, right? But you also understand about that person was always wavy about religion. Every time when you talk about religion, they always have a habit of want to put a twist on it. Or even if they don't put a twist on it, and they grounded in their religion. They just always been someone that, well, you like, I see all this good about them. And it's good. I focus on that. That's my main focus. And I try not to see what I be seeing. Because that's how we do. We are God-fearing creatures to where we try our best not to see a negative in somebody that we are friends with, or somebody that's considered a family member, or even outside of all that, some just a pretty stranger. We try not to see negative in those people. We always want to see the good in people, but we be seeing what be going on, like even just a little bit that we may see about people. We just kind of we always try to put a cushion on it, like, nah, I may be tripping, man. You know, that person probably ain't mean nothing by that. But you want me to tell you one thing about God-fearing creatures, extraordinary people like yourself. We never be offbeat. When we sense something in our first mind, tell us something, but 99.9 times out of 100, we be right. I'm talking about we be right. We be right on the mark. The moment we sense something, we be right. We hit it right on the nail. But we'll be like, man, I'm probably just tripping, man. I probably done got so far in life now and well, I'm just being hard on everybody. You ain't been hard on nobody. Because ain't nothing wrong with you being strict about what you stand for. And ain't nothing wrong about being strict on those that you truly love. Ain't nothing wrong with you telling your loved one, man, hey, bro, you deserve better. Don't do that, bro. Why is you falling victim? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Anybody that got a problem, when you are willing to go the distance, that'll knock their whole arm off by telling them, hey, don't touch that. It's hot. Got a problem with you behaving like that? You need to remove yourself. Because they are hassle. Because they don't even love themselves, let alone would love you. Because if they can't see that you mean well for them, and they just feel that every time, when you move in that fashion, you just overly just too much, then them people right there is people you need to keep your eyes on. But hey, I'm moving on. I'm making a point here. Meaning those people, because I told you the sheep and the snake and sheep clothing and the wolf and sheep clothing, right? What I'm getting at is this, my people. I just kind of, me, man, I'm lifing. I'm a drag it, have it go, have it come. That's what it is. That's what it is. We ain't gonna turn something that's good into bitter, because all of it's a part of growth. So we got to count our blessings. We got to understand that all this comes with structure. All this comes with order. All this comes with being free beings. You know what I'm saying, man? And we get our beat from time. And sometimes we don't get our beat because everything happened for a reason. So what I'm getting at when I say a sheep in wolf clothes, well, a wolf in sheep clothing and a snake in sheep clothing is this. Them people you've been knowing all your life. You like, man, this my bro right here, this here. At the end of the day, when you start seeing them people 15, 20 years later or something, because y'all life and y'all done got older, the bond y'all had is still solid. It's just now you got kids and a husband, or they may got kids and a wife or whatever the case may be. And y'all still life and y'all just not, around each other every day like y'all was as kids. And now that you done reached a certain point in life, you may be somebody on the straight path. And who you probably grew up with probably took, the left path. They may went left. And you knowing that, they can handle what goes on, on that path. But say, for instance, you run across that person again after not seeing them in a while, or dealing with this person, and you start noticing changes about that person. And you like, damn, bro, something off about bro a little bit. Or damn, why John ain't goddamn me? Why did he lose so goddamn much weight, man? Bro used to be like 200 plus. And then you go up and ask, bro, what's going on with you, bro? You lost weight a little bit. I'm healthy as ox. Ain't no health problem, you know what I'm saying? I'm just losing weight, man, because I'm in the gym or whatever. Woo, woo. But you hearing them saying this, but you looking at them like, I can tell, I can see when people in the gym, yeah, they can lose this kind of weight. But it's the beat, it's like the energy is not adding up with the weight loss. Like, hold up, in the gym, when you in the weight loss, you can tell people that's in the gym on weight loss that's really in the gym and they benefit from it and ain't nothing else going on that's got a mouth beat. And you can tell the difference between somebody saying they in the gym and the weight loss, and they noticing that, I want to accept that. But bro just act like he was tweaking just a while ago, or shout at like she was just, yeah, she was doing something out beat. So you like, okay, you seeing all this, you talking to him, yeah, man, what's going on? Y'all talking and G-macking or whatever. But you notice that you in a place in life to where they seeing your good now. All of a sudden they seeing where you at in life, but for some reason they making a habit of trying to distract you or bring up certain things that you have overcome. Man, look at Shawty, man, behind the motherfucker, but that ain't find the bitch. They know you married. They know you been standing on business by, man, my marriage, man. This is what I live for, bruh. This is my everything. And they bringing this up. You know what I'm saying? God damn, boy. Look at that though, bro. And you have to study tell them, bro, I ain't on that type of time no more, bro. What's going on with you, bro? You all right? And then you may have a home girl, this is for the ladies. May have a friend that you been friends with all your life. And then she knowing you married or knowing you at a place in life, now probably not even married, just knowing you in a place in life to where you happy. She never see you in them environments that you came up in no more because she could tell that you ain't on that type of time no more. You more close to God now. You trying to prepare for your future, meaning you waiting on that Smackaveli or that one that just gonna, be in line with where you at in life to where you can take your show on the road and enjoy the fruits of being happy and this and this here. And she keep trying to tell you, let's go to the strip club, girl. God, I seen this man and I'm talking about this dick hanging to his knees, girl. You go check him out, or trying to get you to go to environments where you like, man, and she see you good. Watch, I'm getting somewhere with this here. Watch this here. So you wasn't no supply girl, I ain't on that type of time no more. You girl, I'm trying to look for my husband. And waiting for God to send me my husband so I could be prepared. I ain't worried about nothing but keeping my eyes down and my T's crossing. I ain't trying to do nothing extra because I know what comes with it, and I ain't trying to bring no man in my life where I got all these extra attachments going on in my life that I'm not sure about. And then all of a sudden, when they see me happy, they want to come around and start trying to cause damage. You know what I'm saying? On what I'm really into and all that. So I've been moving, I've been moving with precision. I ain't trying to do too much extra. And they like, but they envying this. So them two caliber people, it goes on, it's etc. I can keep building on it, but I don't want to keep dragging it, right? Because I know I'm dealing with extraordinary beings that understand where I'm going with this. So them two individuals, two caliber of people, go off on and go their separate ways, right? They go their separate ways, right? And guess what they do? They get in the environment of people that you've been knowing all your life. Environment of people that's friends with you just as well as they friends with them. And they talk about them running across you. Man, boy, I seen that boy, Jack, man, at Walmart, man, brother looking good, bro. But something out with bro, though. They starting to paint a narrative, or they try to put some in someone's that environment that you are familiar with, and people that's in it that you done kicked it with or have a relationship with. They trying to create a system in them that make them say, man, that boy Jay was saying that Jack was out of whack, man, or whatever. Man, they say, man, he seen him at Walmart, bro, acting strange and a motherfucker. And then you got some that's not too far left. You got some that's on the same path as you. They ain't got it all the way together, but they ain't sold their souls either. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been playing with fire. So some of them end up, hearing bro, you know what I'm saying? And being like, man, can't wait to see bro, man, to see what bro talking about. I know they used to kick it with each other a lot, though. We all come up together. I know my boy ain't fell off like that. And then when they run across you, one of the ones that haven't got, that went left, run across you. Man, what's going on, Jack? Boy, I see you, boy. How you doing, bro? Man, I'm living life, boy. Life is good, man. I'm talking about for real, bro. It's good seeing you, bro. Man, let me take y'all out one time, and then y'all sit at a restaurant, man. Y'all go up and through there about the old time's sake, man. And brother looking at you, man, like, man, bro, you look beautiful, man. You healthy as an ox, bro. You got it going on, brother. Like, man, what, how you get there, man? What is you doing, brother? Brother trying to figure out how you getting there, because he want that for himself. And then all of a sudden, towards the end of the dinner or lunch or whatever, he brings to his attention, man, I seen Jay, man. He was telling me he had ran across you and shit. But, bro, I don't know, bro kind of off a little bit, bro, because for him to get what he told me out of what I'm witnessing now, let me know, bro, ain't the same, no, bro kind of off. And you like, shit, what's going on? What he say? Man, bro was saying, like, you ain't got a little strange or whatever, woo, woo, woo. And you like, now, what made him say that? And he like, man, I'm trying to figure it out. I know my boy. So I had to come check on my boy to make sure you live, bro. Make sure you all right. Because if you not, I need to do whatever it takes, man, to get you back right. You nigga, we go all the way back from marbles, homie. You know what I'm saying? You like, okay. So you got this on the back of your head, man. What Jay say some shit like that? Then the next time you see Jay pull up on you, he was excited the first time. Now you pull up on Jay come off, he try to bring that same energy out, but the energy like, it's not the same, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to bring up what that boy Melvin said, because you don't want to spark up no mess. You just ain't that type of person. You just keep stuff on the back burner, and you just don't want to, cause no whole lot of, because you have love for them all, and you just already know how this stuff can go, because we dealing with alpha male, we dealing with alpha people, and they go distance that some people don't go. So you just trying to keep everything, you know, civilized, and try to keep everybody at a stand, and one is what matters most. So you never mention it. You just want to feel Jake. You want to feel that boy Jay out again. You know what I'm saying? Because for Jay to say it, that I must have missed something inside the boy. It was something that I wasn't paying attention. I kind of felt that he was off a little bit, but it was something else that need to comfort, to stamp that, to validate that. Like, I need to see more. I need to see, bro. And then you pull up with bro into like confirmation. Like you end up seeing bro, you like you talking, you see bro pull up on you, holler at you, you like, damn, that's already outbeat. Cause it's not the same energy. Not like my boy. We go way back. And then all of a sudden, you having conversation, and he looking at you, because you trying to keep a sound state. You try to keep everything clean because you don't want his mind to wander off like it did the last time, with seeing women and this here and trying to trigger you into looking at the women and stuff and this knowing where you at in life or whatever. So now all of a sudden the conversation is limited now. Bro, he got a look on his face like he got a problem. I'm getting somewhere with this here. Check him out. So all of a sudden you get in the car, you drive out. You're like, damn, bro ain't the same no more, man. You sitting there trying to make sense out of this shit. Like you want to doubt yourself. Like, damn, I may be tripping, bro. It ain't. I don't think that's what's going on. But it just keep coming to your attention. It keep being brought to your awareness that, no, you ain't wrong, man. It's something up. And then all of a sudden you hearing about some people that was a part of y'all circle saying, man, that boy Jaden broken a Sharonda house and then beat his baby mama to death and been robbing everybody and all this shit. And you like, God damn, that ain't my boy. You ain't knowing that Jay been playing with fire. Jaden went off on probably on one of those vacations where he was a part of a environment of people that talked him into doing something that he probably didn't think was that bad, but when he done it, he liked it. Now all of a sudden he performing rituals and all this stuff behind everybody's back that ain't nobody knowing about. Everybody knowing him as being silent, so they ain't thinking about him performing rituals and shit. Doing shit behind his back, everybody back that nobody, cause ain't nobody seeing this in him. Cause we know him. We go way back with bro. So we ain't thinking of that bro on some ritual shit. We thinking now that bro may be on some heavy drugs, which heavy drugs can throw you off sometimes and make you more vulnerable to the whisper. But the way bro is behaving, bro behaving in a way to where the heart not there no more. Because some of the people that we heard about that he done took down the shit that he doing, it sound like somebody that's heartless. So all of a sudden we see bro again, Jay again. So long later on, we already in our head like, man, I gotta watch bro. You know what I'm saying? Still my dog, I just gotta watch bro. Like I want to see things differently, but it just ain't adding up. I gotta watch bro this time. Now all of a sudden when you see him, he ain't even really acknowledging you. You have to, God, what's up, bro? He's seen you all along. Now all of a sudden y'all went from, hollering at each other at the same time, and now he's seeing you like he don't see you. You like, what's up, bro? Man, ain't shit happening. What's up, bro? You good? You like, hey, yo, bitch, what's up? Why you sound like you lost something? No, it ain't shit. I just been going through something. What happened was when you start making sense out of what's going on, meaning the offness on somebody you've been knowing all your life, the enemy heard it. So because you sent it to the universe, it went out to the universe. Because you talking in your mental. Then you at a place in life to where you are vibrating on a high now. So evil already got a problem with happiness. They can feel that something on earth is too goddamn happening. And this person that's on earth is too happy in a way to where I'm feeling the energy where this person got to be chosen. The enemy knowing this. They might then catch you at birth because they didn't know. Remember, the Father working mysterious ways. So you might be in a chosen one that's here with a purpose beyond a lot of people understanding. And all of a sudden, you didn't reach the age bracket at 30 and going into 40s and 50s. You got to remember, when you go to certain numbers in the Bible with 33 and stuff, when a man is at his best and stuff of that nature, when he started reaching that point and understanding who he is and what his purpose is all about, he began to understand and see things that he didn't know nothing about until now. He began to understand his work. He began to understand his purpose. He began to understand his relationship with the Father. He began to understand the things that he didn't understand about himself, because the Father had him, going through certain things, because he didn't want to blow his cover. He wanted to wait till he reached a certain point before he started revealing his special creation on earth, right? So all of a sudden, you done put this stuff in the universe. Evil hearing it. Evil, you not knowing this person that you remember had been don't even exist in that shell no more. He used to exist in that shell. Even it took over his shell. You remember, they tell you, when you sell your soul, meaning that soul that you just sold don't even exist no more. Meaning evil that got in that shell that everybody is used to seeing and start controlling it. You have to remember who we are in. It's two people right now. You got the physical and you have the spiritual. Meaning who you are in the physical is trying to get in oneness with who you are in the spiritual realm in order to be as one. So they operating on two different beats. Unless you are working you working on the right beats and keeping and staying in oneness with both worlds in order to make it be as one, make them be as one. But when you are someone that start deviating from what mama and daddy taught you, and you go left, and mama and dad was telling you to go right, because this is how you're gonna get in oneness with your purpose. This is how you're gonna get in oneness with your higher self. And you didn't go that route, and you made that left. It makes it longer for who you truly are to live and to be. Because when you go down the left path, you get so blinded by so much shit to where it makes it hard for you to see the things that you don't understand. Because the things that you don't understand, evil have a clever way of making you think that this shit exists in very worlds. It makes you think that this shit don't really exist. It's like as if you knowing this shit exists, but in your head you're like, damn, I don't think that shit, that old hocus pocus shit, that sound like some magic, miracle, and you start placing a count on how far or the gifts that the Father possess and what he gives to his creation. You start thinking that the Father is someone that's limited of the things he can do when it comes to his creation, right? So check this out. So that being that you remember, evil has took over it. Now what evil is doing now, he's in there operating the frame. Like the car. You see how I'm in this car? When I drive this car, don't nobody know who's in it until I reveal myself. But as long as I keep my tent dark as fuck and I never stop and let nobody know who in there, all they see is a black, clean motherfucker. I ain't gonna give y'all what I'm in, We just know I'm in something futuristic, it's foreign, you understand me? Yeah. But I'm in it. You will never know that I'm in it. So what I'm getting at is, until I reveal myself. And the thing about evil here is to destroy. So evil is not going to expose his hand. You want me to tell you how evil exposes his hand? And you begin to know that evil has took over that shell? It's because you begin to notice how someone you used to know is emotional as fuck. Everything that goes on, they take the shit so fucking personal to a point to where you say yeah the wrong way and or no the wrong way, and they didn't like it. They down there ready to cut your head off. They ready to take you down about it. So you like, God damn, bro, I just said no, bro. You tripping, bro. You up your pills and everything put in my face behind it. That's because evil can only hold its sanity so long before it starts revealing itself. So what I'm getting at is this, my people. Everything that you encounter is not like you. Everybody that you know that you think you know ain't the same people. Meaning at the end of the day, when shit start getting out of whack and they all the way off beat, you have to understand that everybody is not running it going down that left, going down that path when they make that left turn and able to stay function on that path in that dark like you are because you are light. Some of them people that go down that way don't stand a chance. They go down that way and it's over with. And that's how it is with a lot of people that you think you know. They snakes. You don't know that that person you used to know that was good went to playing with that wrong fire. That's why I tell people all the time, everybody walking around hiding about demon time, but is you really on that type of time? Because you want me to tell you the thing about demon time? Demon time don't have a count. Everybody keeps saying demon time, but demon don't have no count. The demon is going to go distance that you probably never go. Want me to tell you the reason why? It's because the demon aware of what's going on. You're not aware of what's going on. And the reason why you're not aware of what's going on is because you have got so far-fetched and out of whack to where you never allow yourself to fully develop to understand that you were chosen or to understand that you were something new that was placed on this earth to be a representation of something new to give those who left the heavens up above the understanding that when Father created humanity, it was a good thing. You don't understand that. So you get so far-fetched out of whack to a point to where evil place all this stuff in front of you and confuse you. Now all of a sudden you don't believe in nothing no more. You start saying, man, that's bullshit. Everybody, we were born into this shit. This shit would probably set her for a reason to keep us this year or this here. You honestly believe that our Father, who are in heaven, that created every soul, allows stuff to go on just to be going on? Everything that's going on for a reason. The Father put truth amongst you, and he has so much faith in you to where he know you should be able to identify it eventually. The difference between the BS and things that that's against you and the things that's with you. He know you that. He know he had that much faith in you. But you want me to tell you the reason why a lot of it still existing? It's because the things that's against you is the Father's creation. They just decided to take a left turn. And when they took the left turn, see, you got to remember, a lot of people mistake the Father as being a killer. When the moment they hear about the Father calling some of his creation home, the first thing they think is he killing them. They ain't understanding that that creation that you call mama belongs to the Father. That's his creation. That's his gift. That was a gift he gave to you that was really his gift. It still was his gift. He let you use it and borrow it. Just like you is his prized possession. You belong to him. So he have a right to call his peace and his gifts and what means the world to him, just like it means the world to you, home. Just because you don't know how to accept the truth don't mean that the Father is doing a bad thing or he's killing anyone. He's not killing anyone. It belongs to him. And who hands could it be? Who hands that your mother or your child or your little brother or whoever it is that you lost, who hands is best? Who hands is better to be in than the Father's? Other than your own hands. And even in your own hands, you don't feel like you the most is fit, but you fit enough. We all know when our spirits or our gifts or anything, whenever it leave us, we already knowing it's going to the Father. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole wide world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. You honestly think that songs of that caliber, of that nature, has been created with a sound so peaceful that makes you just, he got the whole world. You go into a whole dance and start feeling good. You think songs like that were created just to be created and have no meaning behind it? The Father been telling you since the beginning of time, I'm in control. I let you enjoy the fruits of being special, being remarkable, being some of my prized possessions. You're my gift. You belong to me. Everything that goes on with you is me. So why do you keep wanting me to be a human like you or a nose like you? I can be that too. Yeah, I'm human. But I'm also the worm. I'm also the raccoon. I'm also the birds. You have to remember all these things were created by the Father. Just because it went left, the Father still plays a role in their existence. Regardless if it's from the snake, regardless if it's from the rats, regardless if it's from the cheetahs, regardless if it's from the lions, regardless if it's the birds, whatever it was, your cars, whatever. The Father play a major role in it. Let me tell you how bad the Father is. You see this vehicle, man? Do you understand that the Father is in this vehicle? The Father can make this car start messing up right now. This car, your brand new car. 2000, this car is a 2024. If not 25, I don't know, I forgot. I think it's 24 or 25, one of them. Father can make this car just start acting up. You're like, God damn, I this motherfucker ain't got nothing but 50,000 miles. I don't know what the hell going on with this motherfucker. Hey, dog. Let me tell you the reason why. Because if you only understood the Father and know who the Father is, you'll begin to understand that he is this. Watch this. You'll begin to understand that the Father is this. Is you paying attention? The Father is this. What is that? That's energy. A lot of people so wrapped up in chasing history too. See, a lot of people think that the light that you see, a lot of people think that the white man created that. Not to be on no racist stuff. They think that the white man is the reason that defined that was the one that brought this to existence. It wasn't. It's a black lady. Don't nobody know that though. They ain't gonna tell you that. Want me to tell you the reason why? It's because they take everything. The enemy steals. He robs. Like I was running across a video of a brother. He went into this town that he said was supposed to be the most racist city on this. It was a place where the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK founder, exists at. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, I'm finna get it to you. Watch this here. Let me answer my phone call. This is important. Hey, Queen. I'm still at Walmart. I'm in the parking lot. I'm finna get her pull up. So people don't understand that that's what the enemy do. The enemy don't own nothing. The enemy has been stripped of anything that they ever had. Meaning, yeah, they still possess some of the powers. You know, the powers that the Father feel like, all right, I'm gonna let you have that. And I'm just letting you have that so you can survive. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be, I don't want to give up on you, you know, because I see you still hope there. So I'm going to let you live. I'm going to let you have these powers. You only can go so far with them, though. You only can do so much. And the only way to be able, them powers, to be able to exist and become more powerful is that you have to be able to play on the believers and the chosen ones to be able to rob them from energy to keep going. That's the only way the enemy is able to stay strong and able to be powerful, more powerful, to be able to take you down. Is that you have to give him energy. How do you give the enemy energy? You give the enemy energy by being too excited. You get an enemy energy by getting too emotional and investing into in different environments that alter your best thinking. You get an enemy energy by doubting. You get an enemy energy by feeding into the whisper and finding yourself at odds with yourself and beating yourself down about stuff, hurt and this and this here, woo woo. You get an enemy, etc. You get an enemy energy. And when you give him that energy, you give him enough power, just a little bit, sometimes a lot, depends on who he's getting it from, to where he can go out and steal from those who work hard for what they did, even when they invented something, by the Father enlightening them, like that woman that invented the light, the black lady. They don't tell you that though. That's just like when I was running across that video, they spoke about what have a black person done this and this here, woo, woo, woo. Have they ever created this or created that? They don't understand. If you want to be technical, if we want to play race, the black people have been stripped and being looked at like they have been no good since day one. But they the one that invented down there majority of the stuff that exists in this time right now. Not wanting you to focus on that. I'm bringing it to your attention to let you know that history is something you don't need to be focusing on. History is not going to do nothing but disturb you and keep you distracted. The enemy did that for a reason. He set that up the way he set that up. Because the more you start fighting for something that don't need to be fought for no more, because you have made your point. We have the points that been made. It being some of the Father's best creations that came and walked the foot of this earth and changed the narrative. I'm talking about changed it. We integrated now, right? Who was responsible for that? Dr. Martin Luther King. You don't remember? The black man. That's the reason why we able to go into the same restrooms, go into the same places. Hey, let me tell you the reason why. Because just when the enemy thought he was in control, the Father brought one of his chosen ones down here. Once he served his purpose, regardless if he got assassinated or whatever, the purpose it's already been served. That's what it's for anyway. The Father already knew something was coming, but he wasn't worried about that. He was worried about bringing the world at peace and making it this world, his creations understand that they are as one. That's one thing that was been done. You don't remember Rosa Parks on the bus when all that stuff was going on? This is a woman. That woman didn't get up and get to the back of the bus. That was one of the Father's chosen ones. So what I'm getting at is the Father has been showing you that no one is in control. I'm in control. I allow you to have the keys only so long. And when you get too far out of whack, that's when I start bringing my chosen ones along and have them doing things to, well, that sad song stop being a sad song. It start being a good song. Start being a good song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. You ain't heard? The thing that you thought was no good, you were feeding it to the blacks in the fields. The pieces of the pork that you thought was no good is some of the most high quality meat that you can eat today. Pig feet, hog maws, all this stuff here. And what I'm getting at is, I'm not speaking on this here to make you focus on history. I'm speaking on this here because I want you to understand the Father's work. The Father been showing you that no one is greater than the other. Meaning we all are one. One beat, one sound. Ain't nobody because you got blue eyes, you dark light color, or you black and you this here woo woo woo. We all have to understand this. We all were created with a purpose. We all were created with roles. So at the end of the day, just because we may have Caucasian people, as they say, that can't stand in the sun all the time, those Caucasian people are very powerful people too, that you don't understand. They able to stand some of the weakest colds ever. Even though blacks, we able to stand in the sun. I'm talking about, name it, the hottest blazing down there up under the sun. And still stand up under there and never get a sunburn, nothing goes on. Sickness is nothing. We were all created for a reason, to be as one, right? And I can keep going on with it. But we all are beautiful, remarkable. I'm talking about extraordinary creatures, man. And we didn't allow evil to bamboozle us. We fight amongst each other, and we all are gifted. We all have gifts to be proud of and praised together, because it comes from the same source that created us all. But we don't understand it because we let the snake that jumped inside one of our close loved ones that didn't know no better and took over the cell, get amongst us and sit at the tables with us like they us, and sit and plot up under us and strip us of everything that we discovered. Somebody discovered something, instead of they saying, Mary was the one that discovered the light. They turn around and create this this such and such person created the light. Or this such and such person created America. And it has the world at an uproar. I'm talking about the people in the uproar. Because regardless if you want to say this happened and this here, the people are in oneness with one another. Whatever goes on, we all know. We know the truth. Everybody know what was existing on this land that was supposed to be discovered by someone. I don't even want to speak on this name, because I don't want you to focus on history. I want you to focus on the truth. I want you to focus on that it's time for us to start fighting back and stop fighting amongst each other. We started fighting each other, forgetting about what's against us, that's beating our ass. We fighting each other, and the evil doing this here. This what the evil doing. Like here at a movie theater. Look at them, look at them, father. You said this is what they did. These dumb motherfucker. You create these stupid motherfucker. I told you gonna turn on them. Look at it. Oh, look at demon. I see you, demon. We sitting there killing each other, and they saying, you dumb, stupid motherfucker. You just heard the father say make a right, and you know it was me told you go left, and your stupid ass still with the They sitting here, evil, Satan and his demons are sitting here making mockery of the Father's work. And we ain't even, I'm talking about wise enough to see this here. We didn't allow the snake in sheep clothing play on us like he's being clever, and don't even possess the power that can defeat us, because he don't have the power that we have if we are in oneness with our purpose and the one that created us. My people, I bring you nothing but the truth. So help me, Father. I don't play games. I don't just come up here looking for no view counts. I'm not here for no view count. If you honestly think I'm here for a view, I'm not worried about that. Want me to tell you what I know? is that as long as I continue to drop content after 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 content, guess what's eventually happened? I cracked the code. And my content began to get in the algorithm. Because I never find a lazy state. I'm bringing you content every day. So regardless if I don't get the numbers that I'm looking for when I go live, let me tell you what's going to happen. I got a pretty thumbnail. I got a title that say, "Hey, what the hell was he talking about?" And I got a gift to when you tap into it, yeah, I'm going to hold you. Yeah, I'm going to hold you. You want me to tell you how I know I'm going to hold you? Because I'm going to say something that's going to make you think it's up for debate. It make you think it's going to be up for a debate. But guess how I do? I bait you in. You think I'm leaving and you are leaving something open for debate. And then I answer your question. Yeah, I'll say something and you think, oh man, let me, what is this here? But by the time when you get to that point, I leave no room the way you can get in my comment column and challenge me. Only one that's challenging me is the enemy. Hello. Yeah, I made it. I 41 out. Yeah, Theo. I'm here now. Here to say it a D. Yes. Thank you, Father. You're clever. We made it. And we almost at the finish line. Yeah. Yeah, we almost there. Somebody stop me. Yeah. Pay attention to the beauty of numbers. The beauty of numbers going to continue to repeat itself. And they going to be numbers that symbolize and represent the chosen ones. Trust and believe. The aura I carry, the message I have, and the truth I know is going to reach the ones that deserve to be, and it's going to have the ones that's afraid of me in an uproar trying to find some way to get rid of me. But ask me, am I ready? And when I do everything in my willpower to fight for love, peace, and happiness in your soul, I'm willing to die for it again and again and again and again. You deserve better. You deserve to know the truth. You deserve to not allow the things that have been fooling me and you before I start understanding who I am. Continue to play on our emotions and distract us and keep us so distracted to a point to where we die not knowing and die in the uproar and ain't able to cross over without blaming the Father for calling us home or not doing something that he could have changed. Watch the snake. Never get a snake a second chance. We keep trying to see second chance in something that don't even want to give us a chance. And I'm not talking about no race. I'm talking about humanity. Enemy don't want to give you no chance. Regardless of all the good that he've had witnessed, he still don't like you. Still mad at you. Knowing the only reason why stuff is out of whack is because he know that you come here in the most purest form, all because the Father didn't create humanity to be in competition with one another and to be fighting amongst each other and causing a whole lot of disturbance amongst each other and not getting along with one another and carrying all these titles that God is all divine, that the Father didn't create humanity for that. That's the reason why you came here and didn't know nothing but love, peace, and happiness. That's all the Father wanted you to know. And the Father just believed so much in his creation and knew that as long as they keep a mustard seed of faith, they will understand anything that's opposite from what they know that's great. They won't fall victim to. But we have got so lazy, we have got so out of whack, and we've been falling victim to everything that we know it's not gonna meet our needs over time. We done got so wrapped around the mighty dollar to a point to where if we don't have any money, we say we don't have any life. We dead to the world. Oh, you broke your ass, ain't you ain't about shit. You have beautiful creatures, inside and out. The moment someone that got a little money see them without money, they look at them as a form of an object or a thing that they can misuse and abuse with the money. Why? Because a lot of people that have allowed the money to get in their head and make the money or make the money feel as if it defines their work, will do anything for $1. Regardless, they say, I won't do anything for $1. The moment somebody say, I'm gonna give you $1 million to eat my ass out and ain't nobody around, bend your ass over. Let me eat that ass out. Where that money, where the $1 million at? All right, here you go. They gonna eat that ass out. The moment somebody say, I got 3 million for you right here, I'm gonna give it to you. They'll do some of the wickedest shit ever. Start offering every living soul on her for 3 million. I need 3 bodies. I got this person I need you to hit over here. I got this person I need you to hit over here. And I got somebody I need you to hit over here. You need to hit all 3 of them. I'm gonna give you 1 million right now. That's for one of them. And I'm gonna give you 2 million for the. I'm gonna give you another million for the other one. And I'm gonna give you the other million. The moment they go off that one person, they get that 1 million. They see that they got rewarded for killing somebody. Not only they killed someone, now they got blood on their hand, and that's a form of selling your soul for taking a life that you didn't even have authority to take. The Father didn't say you can take that life. You took that life for $1. Something that can be stolen from you, something that can be damaged, something that somebody can rob you for, something that can burn, and something that don't last that long, and it's not gonna go with you when your time is up. My people, it's not hard. Pay attention to what's going on. Stop thinking that you only existing on this planet with animals and sea creatures. It's things that's going on this planet that will blow your mind if you stop doing what you're doing, meaning stop trying to be just a part of the physical realm and start digging deep inside of who you truly are and getting oneness with what challenges you daily. Why do you think you in beast mode? Everybody say beast mode. Do you know where beast mode come from? They come from your higher self, the one that's unstoppable, the one that say, I can do it. I don't give a fuck what you say. Watch, I do it. That's your higher self. It's been trying to live. It's been trying to show. You just keep getting too wrapped around the physical realm and staying distracted by the things that you chasing that's running from your ass. You ain't caught it yet. You ain't caught that motherfucker. That money got legs. That motherfucker running. Oh, shit. Get the fuck away from this ignorant motherfucker. He finna get in my head. He'll know he ain't gonna know how to use me. Trying to get the fuck away from you. You design a clothes Saying, let me get, I don't want to be around him. Get out, get off him. I don't want to get him. Get me off him. I don't want to be on him. He don't cherish me. He gonna work me one time and throw me away like I ain't shit. And just let me be in piles. Your shoes. Footwear on your feet that protect you when you step out in the hot streets. And protect you from things that's lurking inside the grass and stuff like that. On your feet saying, get me up. I don't want to be here no more. Get your fucking foot out of me. Because they know that you got so much money or you got money to a point that you're not cherishing them. You're not being grateful for them. And then when you got something to prove, you'll throw them away. Throw them on top of power lines or something. What I'm telling you is the truth. You can do it. Let go of your fears. Stop allowing, let me pull off of her, all marked and closed on me. I just noticed it's already 11:09. Stop allowing your fears to play on your weakness or to play on your mental as if you are making the wrong decision because you're choosing the right way of doing things. Stop feeling like because you got a whole bunch of skeletons in your closet that you're not fit. You fit. You fit. And stop worrying about your flaws. If you know it's right, you don't expect to clean them all up in one day. It's possible. But if you know you got a lot of stuff going on that's keeping you distracted, clear stuff out I'm talking about one pile at a time. And the more you keep getting in warnings with environments that strengthens you, that makes you feel whole, that makes you understand that you are somebody, whatever flaws going on, or whatever skeletons in your closet that's still around, gonna end up goddamn me gaining, gonna get muscles and skins and try to run the fuck away. Because all the new that's going on in your life is gonna have born arrows and machetes and all kinds of stuff telling them, get the fuck out of here. You don't have no place here no more. Get the fuck out. I told you. We took over. My people, don't trust a snake. That snake is something that's not to be trusted. Stop thinking that the snake doesn't exist. Stop looking for the snake that slithers and pay attention to the snake that exists, meaning the characteristics of the things that mimics the snake. You see them all the time. Why you keep fooling yourself? When you see them come around and you see that they not to be trusted because they slithering like a snake, and every time you look around you getting bit, it's time to remove yourself from that environment. You don't have nothing to prove to nobody on that counter. You got something to prove to yourself. And what I mean by that is, if you know you're at a place in life to where you got work to do in order to be able to take on many snakes and come out untouched, then you know that the way that you do, you able to reach that point to where you are unstoppable is getting more in oneness with who you are in the spiritual realm, in the eyes of the Father. I'm telling you, my people, once you have reached and achieved that, you don't have nothing to worry about. Trust and believe that. I'm here to tell you because I love you. Not only I love you, I want for you what I want for myself. And what I know, you would know. And what I can tell you, I will let you know. It's the Father saying it's okay. I would want to go deeper and deeper. 6:13 a.m. I don't know why that was important. What time is it? Our time is where I'm at in Texas. It's 11:13. But I don't think that's really important when it comes to something that we speaking on right now. See, you want me to tell you the thing about people that think they not meaning bad when they ask certain questions just out the blue is people that's not understanding that they falling victim to the whisper. See, when you fall victim to the whisper, you would just break a flow that don't need to be broken or interrupted. Because we all know when we go to the church house, it's not to go in there and ask the pastor, "Hey, pastor," right in the middle of a sermon, "What time is it over there? What time you got over there?" That's a form of disrespect. The enemy is so clever. If you're not mindful, you will find yourself falling victim to the same thing you just fell victim to, John. Got to be careful, bro. The enemy is playing on you. Had you asked a question like that you could have asked later on or something, bro. Or you could have took out the time and looked that up on your own. Meaning that you already knowing, most likely you probably tapped into someone out of Texas or in America because, the way I'm talking. You already knowing I'm not talking like somebody that come from their place where you are located. So you have to know that the enemy playing a role behind that. And I'm just being honest. I hate to make you feel like that. But brother, I'm bringing you nothing but the truth. And if you don't want to accept it, hey man, it's your world. Just don't feel some type of way whenever it comes to a head and you have to face something you don't want to face. I'm just being honest with you. Because what you don't want to face is coming. And if you're not on the right side, I love you, I feel sorry for you, but you're going to be okay. As long as you know how to accept and go on cross over. Because if you don't know how to accept and go on cross over, you will be placed in recession. Or if you too out of whack, you will be with the pack that you want to be with. Eating dirt, bones, and all kinds of crap. And you may not even exist. You may have to go through the hole and have to wait till your time come back around. I mean, it may be century after century after century before you come back. That probably went over your head. And I'm not going to play on your emotions to make you feel like that I'm better. But I understand. Just know that. I'm gonna play this here. We on my way home, TBE family. You gotta let them know, man. You know I gotta let them know that I ain't going forward anymore. I got too much to lose if you ain't know. You know I gotta let them know that I've been waiting patiently to blow. I knew my time was coming years ago. You know I gotta let them know that I ain't going forward anymore. I got too much to lose if you ain't know. You know I gotta let them know that I've been waiting patiently to blow. I knew my time was coming years ago. Hold up, wait a minute. Why y'all tripping? Cause I ain't have a limit in the hood with choices I made. To see another digit with this midget begging for bodies that can't relate to business. Independent, don't need an entourage. I'm lethal with it, gotta get it. Fuck what y'all heard. I motivate the city, make them feel it like no other artist that got a vision with a rhythm that can reach every soul. That make decisions that's appealing. Tracing the mind states, some ruthless killers trying to make a statement to be respected. Another center, I'm a winner, holding my own since I started. Beginners, look what I became over time. With my garters and cheering, happy cause we made it. Thank God we you know I gotta let them know that I ain't going forward anymore. I got too much to lose if you ain't know. You know I gotta let them know that I've been waiting to lead a blow. I knew my time was coming years ago. You know I gotta let them know that else to lose if you ain't know. You know I gotta let them know that I've been waiting patiently to blow. I knew my time was coming years ago. You know I gotta let them know that I ain't going for it anymore. I gotta lose if you ain't know. You know I gotta let them know that I've been waiting patiently to blow. I knew my time was coming years ago. You know I gotta let them know. You know I gotta let them know. You know I gotta let them know. You know I gotta let them know that I've been waiting patiently to blow. I knew my time was coming years ago. You know, it's just motivation right there. I gotta let them know. Let me answer this brother question. He said, I'm a little embarrassed to ask this, but why do I cry when I go to church as an adult? He say, would you know why? Yes, I know why. You cry when you go to church, when you're on your way to church as an adult, because you maybe got something going on that you ain't told nobody. That's making it to where, you know, when you go in that church house, you know, whatever pastor that is that's sitting there preaching, he must be someone that talks to your soul all the time, letting you know what you are doing is not right. One of the two. It gotta be. Or you may be going in there and traumatized from bodies that have probably been in that church house or something, and as a kid or something. It just ain't no telling. But I believe that first thing that I said, probably what it is, because that's the reason why a lot of people don't go to church. A lot of people don't go to church because when you go to church, a lot of times, a lot of souls are being convicted when they go in there, especially if they ain't right. Why do you think if majority of people that go, I'm talking about 99, I'm talking about percentage of people always say this, man, I should have gave in today, boy. Pastor sound like you just talking to me on that one up, man. God damn, bro. I ain't, man, I'm gonna wait, bro, to go to that service. My pastor, boy, he deep, boy. God damn, bro. He got me ready to give up everything right now. Instead of them paying attention to what they saying, they ignore it. They speak it out, and they hear who they truly are telling them that it's over with. But they resort back to their physical thinking, who they are in the physical realm, and accept it. And they never probably go back to church until they down and losing everything they got, or they on their deathbed, or some, or they lost a loved one. Now all of a sudden they back in the church house. My people, I don't bring you the truth to scare you, because there's nothing to be afraid of. Why would you be afraid of a father that gave you life? And all he's saying is protect your peace. I want you to be happy. I want you to be fruitful. You deserve it. That's why I created you from a special place that exists in me. Why would you be afraid of something like that? Are you afraid of your mother? The one that raised you from day one, loved you like no other. You don't go duck and hide from your mother, do you? You don't go duck and hide when your mother is fighting for you, willing to die for you. Do you hide from your mother? Do you hide from your father? Because they willing to put their life on the line for you. And they willing to bring whatever it is that's against you to an end, if it means fighting for their baby. It's what the father do every day for you. And you just don't know how to acknowledge it. You see it daily. People say it all the time, man, God had to be with me. Man, you see that wreck I just went through? For me to be able to come out after all the people that died with them and now, and I'm still here? Man, shh. I done made to the headquarters, TV family. Let's go see what these bulls like. Let's see what these bulls got going on. And y'all know, man, y'all know when I bring it to y'all, I'm gonna bring it to you. And I ain't gonna play no games with you. I ain't here to convince you either. I'm gonna bring you the message and nothing but the message. When you start trying to play on my mental and my time with how you know this and why that there, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, you can accept it or you can keep doing what you're doing. You can think I'm just talking. I ain't here to try to convince you. Because I already know how you is. You blinded by the whisper. So the moment when I prove something to you, you're gonna keep telling me to do it again. And you just seen me do it. That's how you know. That's how you know when you are chosen and you know evil know that it's about to come to an end because you can feel the energy that exists and that you knowing that's against you. I get out the vehicle and I feel all the energy that's against me. But the energy that's against me don't understand that they don't stand a chance in front of me. So I'm telling you, since you have a problem with my existence and what I got going on, you either get it together now or face a reality or face something that you don't want to face. You know who I am. I feel you, and I know you somewhere around. But just know, you won't see me or feel me until that time comes. So everything that's around me, they enjoying the fruits right now because they know what's going on. Once I reach that point, your best bet is to come ask for forgiveness. I know ain't nobody better not took no pooper rooper. I know ain't nobody, somebody had to took a pooper rooper and somebody cleaned it up. Who took a pooper rooper? I knew it, I smelled it. And somebody came through and cleaned it up. So it's you. This is the one that took a pooper rooper, TV Inc. family. His name is Chasey. He the one that came through here and took a pooper rooper. And he thought that he got away with it. And he thought that if he take it while I'm on the road, that by the time I come home, if it's cleaned up, he won't have to worry about missing out on that night snack. But guess what, son? For you taking that pooper rooper, you will not get that night snack. You already know what's going on. Ain't no use you looking like that. You know what's going on. Since that pooper look, he mad now. He feeling some type of way. Look how he looking. It just depends. It depends, son. If you can do something special to make me happy, I may give you your night snack. But right now, your night snack is not on the table. Baby, 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 baby. Where y'all put that poop at, in that trash? Yeah, that's what it is. Take that trash bag out, tie it up. Because that's what you're going to have to do. Take that trash bag and tie it up. That's why they have a trash bag in here.
Well, you have to do stuff because Jason want to fight.
Look at this girl here. This is baby right here. Yeah, you can control when you got a shit. Yeah, you can. I ain't never heard of that. When you at your job, right? And when you was at school. When you was going to school and when you had a job, you didn't want to shit in the place where you work at. And you didn't want to shit at school because you're afraid that everybody goes, hey, you shitting at school. Or you shit at work. I smell your ass waiting in the office. So if you was able to hold your shit, you don't think these animals know how to do it? You know how many times When I was working for someone, when I go out and I be gone down to 8+ hours straight. And my house is gone like that. My dogs got their shits and have plenty of water and feeding them. My dogs will hold their shits and piss until I make it home. And when I make it home, I open them cages up, they get to running out and take care of their business. So I won't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold your shit. Because if you was able to hold your shit when you go to school, or you was able to hold your shit when you're in public and you got that turtleneck hanging out your ass, you understand me? Ready to come out that shell, yeah, you goddamn me, yeah. I'm just saying though. If you can do it, they can do it. You know what I mean? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Free snack for the dogs. Yeah, free snack for the dogs. You must gonna contribute to them. If you can fund them snacks for when they doing wrong. You understand me? I give them snacks. But these snacks right here, you earn these snacks that I got. You don't get no snacks when you're doing what you want to do. So if you want them to get a snack when they doing something wrong, then fund them. Send something over here. I buy them snacks for you. I make sure you see me buy the snacks that you have sent over here with that money that you sent me for them. And I give it to them, brother, for them, brother. No free snacks. No free snacks. You earn snacks here. Yeah, that's how it goes. Jeremy Shepherd got in trouble. Okay, your Jeremy Shepherd got in trouble. And then look at that boy, Mr. Creep, Mr. Creeps. Creeps I'm not. Mr. Creeps I'm not. You said that gift over here, brother. I don't think that gift right there gonna get that snack, them snacks for him, brother. I don't know what them gifts was worth right there. I appreciate you though. I don't know what them gifts right there worth, brother, but I don't think that, bro. Look at my son right there. And my champion right there. That's my boy. Yeah, he ain't mean bad. He spoke and he hot side, really. He just hot side, just got a sense of humor. Man, appreciate the love. My moderators cutting up. You're welcome, laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm already knowing, brother. I know you ain't mean and bad, man. It's all good. But TBE family, when you brought me up. I take that back, Mr. Creep. I take that back, Mr. Creep. Just know this here, Mr. Creep. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not who you think I am. I'm nothing like you. And what I mean by that is, I have a gift and a purpose that have me here with you. So when you think you're getting away with something, brother, and you trying to play me with that gift, you remind me of the snake in sheep clothing. I know your heart and your mind, brother. Yeah, you may sound as if you being cool about it. You really ain't cool about it. You just know you're up against a force. Meaning you got people on my line that's not gonna play with you, gonna get rid of you real fast. So in order to be able to keep reaping the benefits of information that you may take with you and say you the one that came up with it, you try to keep calm and act like you just like us. You're not, my brother. You have what it takes, but you acting too ordinary, my brother. You know I know you kind. I know who you are. I know your heart. If I told you everything you're doing right now, would you believe me? And then you want me to tell you what I do know? If I told you everything what you're doing right now and where you stay and how you live and what you done yesterday, you'll ask me more questions, won't you? You'll ask me more questions. Well, tell me this. Well, tell me this here. Tell me this here. Oh, he's a witch. He's doing witchcraft. That's the first thing you're going to do. Why is it that when the Father chose his creations, is walking the foot of this earth and giving you a heads up that time is ticking, you mistake them as being like you? And not only you mistake them as being like you resort to saying that they practicing evil. Instead of understanding that it's chosen people on this earth waiting on that time to release which you're not ready for. He said, hell no, he wouldn't. Oh, she fussing. I believe I'm chosen. What have you chosen? If you chosen, look at my eyes. You don't even have to look at my eyes. What do you see? If you so chosen, what do you see? Chosen one. Because you really blowing smoke. And I'm not gonna feed into you no more. That's enough of that. I am not gonna play with you. What I want you to do, beloved, put him in timeout. Put Mr. Creeps in timeout. He come back with the same attitude after timeout, then we're gonna get rid of him. Because he don't understand me. He don't know who I am. He mistaken me for the wrong thing. I'm not here promoting violence. I'm not here to discredit anyone. And I'm not here to play games. I know what's amongst me and my community. My God-fearing creatures. That one that believe in themselves as much as they believe in me. And I refuse to let you sit at our round table if you're not going to behave yourself. And that's what's going on. You are getting out of whack and you think you are being clever. So you reach it out verbally and it looks like everything is all good. What happened? So, I apologize right quick, TV and fan. Let me take care of this right quick. I need to take this trash outside. Hold on. Yeah, you can. But I was gonna say, TV family, y'all know we counting right now. We haven't confirmed yet. When how these dollars went out the restaurant? Y'all already took them out? How y'all just took them out? Nah, who you talking about? Jade. This ain't a pit bull, she a bully. It's Jade. It's Jade right here. It's Jade. We're gonna have more of these on the ground right here soon. We love you, Michael Vick. I know it. Michael Vick got more than what you got in 100 lifetimes, and you still talking about Michael Vick. You ain't talked about nothing good. He done. All you can think about is him fighting pit bulls. But we got people that's in our country right now killing innocent people over their oils, and got people in our country nowadays killing innocent cows and chickens and all this here to feed, to eat. But you can focus on one thing Michael Vick did, you can focus on that, but you can't focus on none of his good, huh? Yeah. He's a game changer, one of them ones. Talking about some of the best on the field. You ain't talked about none of that, huh? Not only he is the best of the best on the field, do you know what he do outside of the field? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man, my mustache tiny the way I like it, though. I guarantee you right now, they say something. I ask how many people like my mustache. I'm talking about numbers gonna go all the way up, though. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just saying, though. Yeah, you talking about mustache. Man, my mustache, well, I like it. That's why I don't want to deal with all this here. Everything you see in, I have a shave. Yeah, I might go shave mine, clean it up, just as you said something. And clean my head up. And my hair grow. You understand? My hair grow and everything. Yeah. Somebody's home. I was gonna say, TV Inc. family, this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring my live to an end, and I'm gonna tap back in with a different plan. Meaning I'm gonna give you guys a different thumbnail and a different title. So with that being said, if there's anything I have said that touched your heart and made you see things differently, give all praise and thanks to the Father. If there's anything I have said that made you feel some type of way, don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my mental. I love you guys. Y'all keep placing your best foot forward. And remember, you can do all things through the Father who strengthens you. As long as you have a mustard seed of faith, anything that's formed against you won't get a break. Remember that. You are great. So stand for something, stand on business, and keep being great. Don't allow the whisper to take over, and then you find yourself on the other side, and the one that took over your shell is out here criticizing and causing a whole lot of disturbance amongst the people you love in the people. Remember that, people. Be careful. He exists out there. Fight like the Father have given you since the beginning of the time. He gave you fight. So use it. Or become one that will face something that you don't want to face in the end. I'm gone. Hold on. I don't think I was supposed to say that. I'm in my new Bugatti.